What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of Joel Davis Media Network. It's your host, back at it again. Make sure everybody can hear me. Hold on. Make sure everybody can hear me. Hold on, guys. Making sure everybody can hear me. All right, it's coming through. I don't know why it's. Y'all give me a second. Trying to get my mic right, guys. Give me a second here. Think everybody can hear me. All right. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing fantastic. I know I am. Uh, man, it's been a minute since I've been on. Um, Apparently, if you haven't noticed, uh, or haven't heard, I'm currently waiting on my house to get ready. So until it gets ready, this is what I will be doing. I'll be streaming from location. Now, the location I'm at, I am with my adopted mother. So I'm not able to say the things I normally say. If you get my drift, I have to watch my language because she is a woman of the cloth. And the last thing I want to do is get my uh, adopted mother upset. So I will be very PG-13 while doing the broadcast. So if you're not used to me doing that, it's cool. I understand. But when you in somebody else's home, you have to respect their wishes. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm in my own home. So I'm gonna be very descriptive and colorful what I say and how I say it. So without further I want to give a shout out to everyone that is supporting me through this whole time. You know, y'all guys did not have to do this, but y'all decided to. Um, it's been a rough couple of weeks for me and my family. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it hasn't because it has. It has been very rough. So I just gotta say I appreciate everybody. Um, uh, but we gonna make it rock. Like I said before, um, the show must go on. The shows will probably not be as long as they normally be because due to the fact of the matter, again, I am in someone else's home. So again, I have to respect their rules. You know, they have things going on as well. So I don't want to disrupt anyone's life. So with that being said, we just gonna keep it 3,000, man. We go. That's all we can do. So if the lighting's a little dark, again, my apologies. I have a lot of my lighting and stuff in storage, so this is what we gonna have to deal with until I get back into the game. Um, it shouldn't be long. Again, this is just a minor setback for a major comeback, right? All right. Okay, guys, let's talk about these mass shootings here and stuff that's happened in Texas. Man, I don't know where to start with this Texas thing. It's a lot to unpack here. I'm gonna go ahead on here uh and get started with that. Y'all can check me out on Rumble as well. I'm finna share that right now with everyone on the YouTube. I know a lot of people gonna be like, "Yo, man, where you at?" So I'm about to put that up right now. 1 second. And all right, we got the link posted up, so everybody know where I'm at. They know I'm live on Rumble, and I'm live up here. So let's go and let's jump into this thing that's going on with the with what happened in Texas. All right, so let's see what I can get on here. Trying to get somewhere. Okay, this is fair use, fair use. So give me a second. Let me share this so y'all can see what all happened. Never mind my dog barking in the background and my little goddaughter as well. All right, let's play this right quick so y'all can hear it.
Off the top tonight, we begin with some breaking news. A deadly mass shooting at a mall in Texas.
And within the last hour, police revealed 8 people were killed, 7 more hospitalized, and an officer who just happened to be there fatally shot the gunman. A massive police response after gunfire erupted at the Allen Premium Outlet Mall in Texas.
We got people running.
One of our officers was on an unrelated call at the outlet mall. He heard gunshots, went to the gunshots, engaged the suspect, and neutralized the suspect.
Hundreds of shoppers were escorted out of the mall just north of Dallas Saturday afternoon. Many seen walking with their hands above their heads.
There's this guy dressed in all black, wearing a vest, has an assault rifle, and he's just shooting at people.
The shooting occurred at about 3:30 p.m. local time, with numerous victims taken to the hospital.
Found 7 deceased individuals on scene. We transported 9 individuals to the hospital, to area trauma facilities. Of those that we transported, 2 have since died. 3 are in critical surgery.
I gotta pause for a minute. Like, I want y'all to hear what they just said. They said that 9 people, okay, 9 people died. Uh, Imagine being in a mall. Okay, y'all know malls are very packed in cities like Texas. This is the time of season now. People are out more now because we got to worry about the COVID BS that's been distorting us almost 2 years straight, going on to the third. Uh, trying to get some sunshine, trying to get some last minute things for the summer. Graduations coming around the corner, stuff like that, right? Outlet malls, outside. You can still enjoy the sunshine, the air, and to hear that you got to evacuate the mall for the safety and sanctity of your life because there is a shooter who is focused on one thing, and that is to annihilate anyone in his path. Now, I already know what's going to happen. They're going to blame it's the gun, it's the gun, it's the gun. But guys, when do we start understanding that there's more to it than just the gun? A lot of this is because this is a mental health problem. I mean, it's just what it is. It's a mental health problem. It's a mental health problem. And until we get a hold of this, it's going to continue to be that way. It really is. It's going to continue to be that way. I keep trying to tell people, so you show me a video where a gun wakes up out of its place to where it's at, its slumber, turns around and says, "Okay, let me load myself up, let me walk down the street and let me point at people randomly and take them out," then I will believe that it's the gun. But this is not the gun. It's not the gun, guys. It's the human behind the gun. And until we acknowledge this is going to continue to happen. Let's continue, guys.
And 4 are stable.
Multiple agencies are on the scene to assist in the investigation, including the FBI and the ATF. Investigators believe the gunman acted alone.
And right now, the shooter's identity or motive have not been released. A vigil for the victims is being planned for tomorrow afternoon.
Think about that. People are now having to go out here and plan a visual, a service for their loved ones. A lot of these people got cut down in their prime. Now I'm going to show y'all who this guy supposedly is. I'm going to bring him up on the internet right quick in the interwebs. Looked him up earlier. You know what? Give me 1 second, guys. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go up here and put this on the screen. I had to find it first, right quick. Y'all bear with me. So I'm gonna give y'all a little detail about this guy. Got 3 watching on Rumble. Let's get some likes up here, guys, on Rumble. Come on now. Texas mall shooting suspect um accused of killing 8. Now his name is Marcirio Garcia. Now, this is what been told by the New York Post about this guy and his affiliation. I appreciate it, brother. It is. I don't know what God is doing. I don't know if God is blessing me. But I thank God for it. I can't describe it, brother. I really can't. It's crazy. I haven't even been on here like that, and people are literally coming in, you know, coming through for your boy. Let me hold on for a second. Let me go put this. Um, let me go make sure my battery is charging on my laptop. All right, now we on. All right, so let's go and let's talk about what we got going on here with this shooting. All right, we got 3 watches so far on Rumble. Let's try to get more people in here. So now all I know is the guy is 33. His parents' home was searched by the police Saturday night after the massacre outside the Allen Premium Outlet. Now, officials also probed a motel where he had booked an extended stay. Now, law enforcement sources told that to the local news outlet of WFAA-TV. Now, Garcia did not have a serious criminal history and was working as a security guard, but it was unclear where. And that's what everybody's trying to figure out. Now, they're trying to see if there's any tie between his radical beliefs because he found a patch on his chest that suggested white supremacy or neo-Nazi leanings. Now, let's pause for a minute. It's kind of hard for me to say and believe that this guy is neo-Nazi because he's Hispanic. And the last time I checked, white supremacist groups and neo-Nazis, they only like pure European white bloodline. Okay, that means you got to be like Irish descent, you got to be Viking descent, like Lithuanian, Russian. Like they believe in all of that culture. Okay, you got to be a pure white bloodline. So him being Hispanic makes no sense, or why they would even want him. He could be even able to join that. Now, again, this could be mental health. It could be mental health because we already know when you're suffering from mental health, you do things that makes no sense at all. Guys, I'm telling you right now, it's taking it hard for me not to be colorful in my comments like I normally do. But if you guys feeling the no cursing uh broadcast, I might change it up a bit and might just start doing that more often. We'll see. We'll see what y'all thinking because right now it's kind of foreign to me talking so crisp. Now, Roger said Allen is about 20 minutes from me, I-75. Okay. All right. I know. I think it was near Dallas anyway. I keep hearing people talking about it's near Dallas. Let's see what else we got going on. Now, we already know he didn't have no serious criminal history. He was approved to work as a security guard in the state of Texas, 2016 to 2020. He was good at firearms training and his proficiency in 2015. Then he got more training in 2018. All right. So here's another thing that was funny. They said that his neighbors, said that he always drove his Charger and parked it at his parents' house. But they haven't seen him in his parents' house in a few weeks. So that right there tell you that something was wrong. He had black tactical gear on. So this guy was on a mission to hurt as many people as he can and get himself taken out. This sounds like to me a very, very, very uh mental health issue. I mean, I'm just saying. And it sounds like a mental health issue. And this is why I'm going to come to the assessment of that. All right, and I'm going to tell you why. Well, I don't know, so a mistake. It probably will, and I don't think it will because here's the thing: he had neo-Nazi things on him, so they're going to try to run the narrative that he was racist, and then that's going to not tone in so well because real neo-Nazi people that follow these groups, do research, and work in the field of supposedly busting these groups will tell you they don't accept people that are not of their color. And even if they do associate with them, they only do. Oh, I know it is, Claude. It's only a short period of time. So to me, this is once again, we're grabbing straws. We're grabbing straws. I just think this is mental health. Maybe I'm wrong, God forgive me, but I just don't see this as some guy that just woke up and said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna kill as many people as I want to today." No, I don't think. I think this is a really seriously a mental health issue. I think this is a mental health issue that needs to be addressed. Okay, and I think if it further goes untreated, this will continue to be very, very, very worse. Um, and I'm just being honest. A man says Vato Nazi. He could be. It could be something we don't know nothing about. Could be a new movement, Vato Nazi, but I doubt it. I really think this is mental health, bro. I really do. My heart goes out to the family. Let's go and see. Let me go right quick, guys. Hide this for a minute before we go to the next. Let's go see if they release any names of the victims. I'm gonna go here on my phone, take my time and see if they release any names of the victims. Uh, I mean, Greg Abbott came to the community visual about the way. Shout out to Greg Abbott. He always come through. You know what? Some mistakes. It could be that. I mean, I'm not trying to sow any conspiracy theories here, but it could be that. It could be something bigger than we think. It could be all some kind of uh thing behind the scenes here. I can't really say what I want to say because I'm not on. I'm on YouTube and Rumble, but you know how YouTube is. But it could be. It could be something very much. And this is just my thoughts, guys. It's not saying fact. It's my opinion. No facts on it. It's opinionated talking. Now, all right, guys. He had a patch that says, Now they said a Nazi patch, right? Well, Fox News says the patch that he had on his chest, right wing death squad. Now, I'm about to find out what is right wing death squad. I've never heard of them. I'm about to find out who they are. Because, and by the way, my dog is barking at a cat. So I cannot help that right now. So please bear with me while he gets his barks on. All right, y'all, give me one moment here. Yeah, give me one moment. I'm back, guys. I had to talk to my adopted mom right quick because I may have to go. Probably have to go walk my dog real quick. I may have to take a commercial break. I don't know yet. Let's see what's going on here. I'm trying to find out who these people are. I've never heard of them. All right, so they're really not racist. So basically, it's a right wing group that feels strongly against what's going on in the country. But y'all remember the last time? Here's the thing I learned about Democratic people in the media. When they say somebody is strongly right winged or whatever have you, 9 times out of 10, it is some BS. Okay? 9 times out of 10, the people are not what they call right wing like that. They usually are people who fed up with the country. So I'm gonna say that this is a group that's probably fed up with the country, and I think that there's some people that get so overwhelmed with what's going on with social media and stuff like that that they don't talk about their stressors. Because if you don't talk about your stress and you look at the news and see nothing but bad chaos all the time, it will happen. It will. Well, guys, let me go to a break and let me take the dog out. Give me about 5 minutes and I will return. I'm back. I hope everybody missed your boy. Oh man, I am back. Hold on. Back like I never left. Ow! Yeah, feels good to be back. Man, it feels good to be back. Oh man. Let's see what we got here. See what we at. My homie. Still got 3 watching on Rumble. Let's see how many likes we done got up. 3 likes, so that's good. What's up, Bianca Zombie? I appreciate you saying, dude, we're back. So, again, getting back to this guy, what he did, prayers for Texas. Now, I know Texas also had another shooting. Give me 1 second. I know I'm not crazy about that one. I know I'm not crazy. Let me look this up right quick. I know y'all guys had another shooting in Texas. All right, so this is the guy. I can find. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do CBS News on this one. So let me jump in here. All right, so I'm gonna talk in between this. This is fair use. Let me go ahead on here and share this.
All right, the other big story, a manhunt is underway for the suspect in a mass shooting in Cleveland, Texas. He's accused of killing 5 of his neighbors Friday night. Police say they asked him to stop firing his weapon in his front yard because a baby was trying to sleep. This is the man investigators are looking for, 38-year-old Francisco Oropeza. They say he's armed. He's considered very dangerous.
Imagine you telling your neighbor, okay, hey, stop firing this gun. Baby trying to sleep, which I would be very irate. Somebody firing a gun late at night and it's not, and there's no threat. You know what I'm saying? Like shooting your gun in the day, that's normal. People do that all the time. But we're talking about at night. That's to me is you're asking for your neighbors to really get out of line with you. Because why would you do that? Like why? Who does that? Yeah, they called him, but I just wanted to let people know what really going on in Texas. Like Texas has been wilding out lately. Let's continue.
And he could be anywhere now. more than 2 days after the attack. So Janet Shamlian is at the sheriff's office in nearby Cold Spring, Texas. Janet, good morning.
Good morning to you. Authorities believe there is someone who knows where this suspect is, and that's why they are now offering an $80,000 reward for information leading to his capture. At the same time, the search area has expanded widely. There are some 250 law enforcement officials from more than a dozen agencies combing this region.
Listen, I'll tell you right here, right now. Somebody offer $80,000 to catch you for doing a crime. Somebody's gonna tell where you at. I don't care who you are. $80,000 is a lot of money. That is a year salary. Yeah, Roger, you're right. They have become an embarrassment. You know why, Roger? Because our lawmakers will not hold people to the fire that commit these. The ones that catch are repeat offenders, and the other small amount have mental health. But they say they want to combat the mental health crisis, but I don't see no one offering any institutions. I don't see anyone offering any type of very deep psychological analysis. So make it make sense to me. Why, if the solution is to stop people with these guns, to stop the guns from being able to be purchased, when in reality, that's not going to help. It's not. I'm just saying, it's not going to help. Show me where. It's like you got a girl and a young woman and a young man who just turned 18 living in the same house, and you decide to put a chastity belt on the young girl because you want to preserve her innocence. Sooner or later, that young man or that young girl are going to figure out how to unlock the key. And what happens after that? Baby makes three. It happened all the time in the old days. In the kingdoms, they always had the chastity belt, locked and key to preserve the woman's innocence, where the father tried to find the great guy to be with her. And next thing you know, the girl goes and flirts with some peasant or someone not even equivalent to the mark to what she's trying to do. And they figure out how to open the chastity belt. And before you know it, the peasant guy gets killed or stoned or beaten or punished. But in reality, it's not his fault or her fault. It's the people that that try to divide, to try to stop the course of nature. You can't stop it. Yeah, check it out. Chastity belt. Back in the day, they used to be fools that used to know how to really pop them things open. Put them back on. Girl come out pregnant. Nobody know what happened. Still a thing that happens today. Well, not today, but back then it was popular. All right, let's continue with this craziness.
A heartbreaking get-together as the community of Cleveland remembered the 5 people gunned down with an AR-15 style rifle. Hundreds of deputies and detectives combed the region north of Houston for the man police say went on a deadly rampage inside this home.
We do not know where he is. We don't have any tips right now.
The attack happened Friday night, the sheriff says, after a neighbor asked the suspect to stop shooting his gun in his yard so an infant inside could fall asleep.
He says it's his property. He'll do whatever he pleases on his property. The man went back in the house. Next thing they know, he's walking up the driveway with the rifle in hand.
Deputies say the suspect had been drinking before he entered the neighbor's home and started firing. According to the Honduran
Another reminder, some people, yeah, they do. You ain't, no offense to me, Roger. Roger, I talk about this all the time. You ain't disrespecting me. Minorities is really a nice word compared to people of color or BIPOC or POC. Yeah. In fact, call me black. How about that? Black American. Or just American. But yeah, that's why most Americans of all colors move to the suburbs. They want to get away from stuff like this. But see, the suburbs now are starting to become the new place for Blackistan and Glacier Glider on Glacier Valley Glider. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being real. But what do they thought? You know, that's a nightmare. This is why a lot of people don't need to be drinking. Like, there is some people that do not need to consume alcohol. Because this is what they do. They do stupid stuff like this. And let me tell you about people that consume alcohol that does stuff like this. They were already had it in their mind. He was drinking that beer and probably said in Spanish or whatever language he mostly talks to in his head, the next anybody come at me about me shoot my gun tonight, they gonna get it. And guess what? Somebody got on him and he was ready. That's why he went up that driveway, did what he did. Yep. I'm for real, man. Let's continue.
Foreign Ministry, those killed are Diana Velasquez, Obdulia Molina, Jonathan Cazares, Sonia Guzman, and 9-year-old Daniel Enrique Lasso. All 5 are from Honduras.
5 people died in my county, and that is where my heart is.
Wilson Garcia's wife and
Shout out to the Glacier Glider that just got through talking in Texas. I'm telling you, he was determined to get this man. He like, 5 people died in my county? People don't die in my county. Let me tell you something. When you see, let me run this back, bro. Let me run this back. Y'all need to learn something here. We're gonna do a history lesson. When you see a white Glacier Glider guy with sunglasses and a cowboy hat with a shirt and tie, and he say he from Texas, and he said you don't do this in my county, you better be prepared for everything that's coming at you: the kitchen sink, the wind, the thunderstorm, the hurricane, the tornado, monsoons, tsunamis, everything coming at you, bro. Volcanoes. It's like you experiencing every natural disaster at one time. This is what he gonna do. Look how he hold his mouth. Look at it. The mustache tells it all. This gonna tell you he gonna get you, bro. You ain't gonna go nowhere. He don't care if you fly all the way to what one of them towns that they get, you can't get extradited back. You go to Morocco. I guarantee you he go over there to the Moroccan president and make that dude turn you loose. He'd be like, you know what? This dude done scared me. He out here with cowboy hat, sunglasses. We out here in the heat, in the desert. You know, he ain't even got no gold chain, nothing. He just telling me straight up, I'm gonna let this guy go. Yeah, like Sheriff Grady. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but see, Sheriff Grady got that Miami country, he got that Florida country boy swag. You know what I'm saying? You know, nice sunny politeness. This guy here, he got that Texas Ranger vibe to me. Okay, I'm telling you now, he the type of dude you was to date his daughter back in the day when you was a kid. when you was a teenager, he gon' he gonna have like a whole background sheet on your family, everything before you even come through the door. Oh yeah, I know who you are. Yeah, I know your family. Father works at the mill. Your mother, yeah, she works at the florist. They've been married for about 25 years. I knew your father was a good baseball player. Got a lot of values. Quite feel the same for you too. That's what I'm hoping, right? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Know your old man know how to give you that backhand too when you out of line. Oh, oh man. You be like, yo, you are knowing too much about my life right now. Oh, Jesus. I already know. He even know what kind of energy drink you like. Oh yeah. You more of a Red Bull guy, huh? You don't like that monster. Nah, you like you're more bullheaded like that Red Bull. Oh God. His, his face sticks in your mind when the girl try to kiss you. No, 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 not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Your dad still in my head, still in my face. Arr. Oh my God, this guy. Oh Jesus. Yeah, yeah, not safe. Let's continue, guys.
And that is where my heart is.
Wilson Garcia's wife and son were killed in the attack. I don't have words to describe what happened, Garcia says. His wife was on the front porch when she was hit by the gunfire. He went and shot her without saying a word, Garcia says, then came inside to find us all. 2 other women were found dead on top of surviving children, apparently shielding them from gunfire. Abdulia Molina's mom said her daughter died protecting the lives of her children. Her daughter, she says, was a fighter.
The suspect's phone and clothing were found in a nearby wooded area, but authorities believe that he is long gone from there. And they're hoping that this substantial reward will encourage someone who knows something to come forward, to offer a tip, to offer something now 2 days after this incident happened.
Yeah, no, Janet, they pulled together that money really quickly. What other resources are authorities putting behind the search for this suspect?
So we're seeing law enforcement from a variety of counties, even here this morning, different counties pitching in. The FBI is involved, so they obviously believe they have some jurisdiction in this case. Sometimes you don't see them involved this early in this type of a situation. Not sure how they came in, whether San Jacinto sheriffs asked them to or there was another reason for that. But definitely a large law enforcement presence, and yeah, it's obvious as you drive around this area.
When I heard about this case, I just kept on thinking, senseless, senseless. This is so senseless. Do we know if there was any sign of, previous disagreements between the suspects and the victim? Because it seemed like things went from 0 to 100 really quick.
Really quickly. And so we do know there have been previous disturbance calls to the suspect's home, and the AP.
All right, I'm gonna wrap that one up. But yeah, shout out to the reporter talking about 0 to 100 real quick. You been listening to some Drake. That situation went 0 to 100 real quick. You been listening to some Drake. He said, "Y'all can say what you want. I know about that 0 to 100, baby." Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. All right, let's see what else. It's a lot of stuff, man. Like, man, if y'all enjoying the broadcast, hit the like button over here on YouTube. Also, hit the like button as well on your boy over there on Rumble. I'm glad everybody is coming through. Again, I'm gonna try to do as much streams as possible. If you like the no cursing stream, yeah, definitely rock out with it. Uh, I'm not trying to make this a normal thing. Okay. No, no, no. Not that. This is just something temporary. Yeah, something temporary. That's all that is. So, I don't want y'all to think that, man, my homeboy done lost it. see what we got here. What we gonna do next? Got 6 people watching. All right, on Rumble. Thank you. 6 people watching on Rumble. I appreciate it, man. I do. I'm gonna do it in the new trailer. The new house that I'm going to, my was the new trailer we're renting because the old one got damaged due to all the stuff that was going on with my jackbutt of a landlord, but it's cool. Oh, truth and uh yeah, truth and rampant, man. Whatever you said, we'll accept your apology. I don't know what you said. If you didn't stick to the topic, it's cool, man. Everybody makes mistakes. We're not gonna bite the head off here. We're pretty forgiving and loving people. I mean, you good, man. As long as you show respect to everyone in the chats, that's fantastic. And if you don't want to donate on YouTube tonight, super chat, you can also super chat my Rumble. I really need to get my Rumble super chats up. So, and before I go to the next story, guys, I am on Instagram now. I got 2 of them: Joel Davis Media Network altogether, and Joel underscore Davis underscore Media underscore Network. I have 2 of those. Just go on those and support me as much as you can. I do lives on there now too. I might do one tomorrow. TikTok Navy Vet 2K 20 Navy Vet 2K20. That's where I do all my lives as well. I'm doing lives on there as well. So I have more than one platform. I do have a new Twitter, Joel Davis Media Net. Work, look it up. My other Twitter, I got locked out because I had to reset my phone. So check me out, support your boy, so we can constantly grow the channel. Because that's the goal, to grow the channel. No more, no less. Grow this channel like it's never been grown before. Because the more you grow, the more you know, right? All right, let's see here what we got going on here. Because I got to hurry up because the wife will be coming in here shortly to lay down. I want to make sure I hit all the notes. All right, hold on. Let's see what we got here. All right. So we're gonna go to Radar Online. I'm gonna wrap this up and tell y'all about this part here, and we're gonna call it a night. So there's a report that's going around that's saying that Jeffrey Epistien had a meeting with uh the CIA boss. Now, the CIA boss, oh Lord, um, also worked for the Obama administration during the time. So now y'all already know that Epstein was known to chill with these young girls and do unspeakable things. Now, in the meetings, after he was arrested in 2008 on solicitation charges. He went with CIA Director William Burns, Bard College President Leon Borstein, Obama White House counsel Catherine Romeller, and Professor Naomi Chomsky in the itinerary. And he met with him, he claimed, because he was trying to lead the government. Yeah, I bet. Now, Romeller, he had a lot of meetings with Epistien, the counsel for the Obama administration. Okay? And that before she was the lawyers for Goldman Sachs. So that lets you know something. And now, she was going to join him on a trip to Paris in 2015. And his private island in the Caribbean in 2017. So this is what I think is fishy here, right? All these people was about to meet with this powerful man who they know that were taking advantage of young girls, especially children. That's what they were, because these young, high class girls. And let me tell you about these girls he was preying on. These wasn't no girls that lived in the trailer park. Okay? These wasn't no girls that had mommy and daddy issues. We're talking about young girls who came from prominent families, high upper middle class to lower high class families. Okay, they had some decent money. Okay, these girls were being pimped by this guy like it ain't nothing. So that just goes to show you that your class status don't matter. If people want to prey on you, no, not really showing mistakes. When I looked at the documentary, all those girls he was preying on came from good families. Moms and dads had good jobs. I'm talking about nurses. One was a lawyer. One was a assistant for a high end company. Like these girls were not broke children by any means. Now some were single mothers in this situation, but what I've seen in the documentary, I didn't see trailer park trash in my end. So when you say trailer park trash, you talking about a mama working a low minimum wage job or barely making ends meet with multiple children at home, like more than three kids. I mean, I'm just saying, Epstein was picking the top of the litter, and he was getting away with it because he was greasing these officers' hands. He kept making big donations to the police department in Florida. And the only reason why it finally turned up on him, because they started getting pressure from these high-end parents. Like, yo, my daughter's telling me this guy doing stuff to me and y'all ain't doing nothing. I don't care how much money he's donating to your sheriff fund or the police fund. You need to handle this, or we gonna go to the press. So that's when they started doing the whole, oh well, let me get some powers that be involved. Yeah, but see, now the ones you talking about, the broke girls, you need the money. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. Those were the girls. Now some of those girls now were already out of control and being what they call it, unruly with their parents. So when you being unruly with your parents, of course you're gonna try to find any means necessary to make money, because you want to prove to them that you're right and they're wrong, right? I mean, that's what every child wants to do when they trying to prove their parents wrong. And I think that's how he used that to his advantage too. So yeah, so I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. He did lure some of those. Oh yeah, I seen that one too. It was crazy. So to me, being a betting man, I think that a lot of these big wigs were involved in the scheme of what he was doing, and they don't want to talk about it. That's just what it is. And now everybody is trying to hide their hand. That's all it is. So, uh, more about Biden on the polls. Biden is, once again, we already know, horrible on the polls. People are saying if it was to go down today or tomorrow for us to have a, a election, there's a good chance that Trump would probably stomp this guy in the ground. Um, oh, probably did. So, with that being said, a lot of people are also trying to say that the MAGA train is not as strong. That a lot of people are just getting tired of Trump and they just want someone new altogether. Here's my personal opinion about that. I think that the Trump train has died down some. I think a lot of people have lost faith in Donald J. Trump because of the situation that happened with the election and people seeing what has happened recently in the past elections. So yes, people don't have faith anymore. People think that the election is allegedly rigged. I'm being honest. But I don't think that it's safe to say that the Trump train is died down to the point to where he is not considered to be one of the last hopes that we have. I have nothing against Ron DeSantis. I think he's a great man. I think he would be a great candidate if Donald Trump wasn't running. But I also know that Ron DeSantis possibly could be bought. Because let me tell you something. If you're not a man that doesn't have the type of money that Trump has, you could be bought. The reason why they can't mess with Trump, he can't be bought. He has everything that he needs. He made $2 billion on his own. So when you offer him 100 million, 200 million, 300 million to don't do this and don't do that, he laughs at it because it's like, dude, I can make that immediately. Like, what are you talking about? I don't need your hush money. So I'm gonna still rock and rep him. I wouldn't say he's a snake in the grass. I just think that DeSantis is like anyone else. He's a politician. DeSantis is a politician, guy. Let's put this. Let's don't get it twisted. He's a good American first politician, but he's a politician. He's going to do what he is told to do by the suits if he ever got elected. If things got real. That's just what it is. Truth and Rand, I wouldn't say career politicians are a bad thing. I'm just saying that unless the politician has as much money as Donald J. Trump has, and the mindset that they have done it all and they don't need all that and willing to be a martyr, they can be bought. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank y'all once again for hanging out with me. I wanted to get that last part out. My wife said hello. Thank y'all for letting me get a chance to share this night with y'all with this little bit of lighting. I will try to stream sometime tomorrow. I can't make any promises. Got a lot of stuff going on. Please continue to pray for our family because we definitely trying to get back into our place. Sonya, thank you for coming by. Please like, share, subscribe. Y'all jump in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think about my no cursing stream. First time I've ever done one without not cursing. I mean, literally an hour and 16 minutes. Can't make this up. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. Take care of yourself.